So this is a 3 minute video. Fraud in Japan caught lying. Smoking that Senju in Japan back. Holy fuck. People are crazy nowadays. They just take shit too seriously. I'm gonna watch this and react to it because I don't know what the fuck this guy's about to say. But let's hear it.
Fraud in Japan, also known as Senju in Japan, has been called red-handed to some people. However, he's gonna be able to write himself out of this one. So while looking for information to talk about the whole situation, I have a direct conversation that contradicts what we know, and it proves that Senju in Japan either one of three things. He's a fraud, he actually doesn't know too much, or other. This man is just a really good guesser. So one of his comments on Twitter, Naruto x Baruto, and a guy in like a
Yeah, I mean, this yeah. Alright. Well, it doesn't matter because thing is, right, that the Senju in Japan gets a bunch of information. Which, by the way, anybody can do this. Anybody can just go. They can get a bunch of information from data miners or leakers, and they could come out with a response regarding whatever. Um, that's what he did. And by the way, he wasn't wrong about the game. So I don't know where he's getting that from, but he wasn't wrong about Naruto Storm Connections uh, being released. So let's continue though.
like a detective emoji. A person asks, do you think a Storm Connection reveal is possible at the state of play coming in a few hours? Sorry if the question is irrelevant. Senju then says, I'm sorry brother, I do know a lot about what is coming, but not that unfortunately. And the guy says, no problem, thanks for the reply, I'll be looking.
What? So, Se- this is just already kind of annoying me. Senju in Japan's the platform, okay? What he does. This is like based off of data mines and leaks regarding new upcoming Naruto game, or let's just say like any anime game in general, because he has stuff about Hunter x Hunter and then Naruto, right? I'm sure he's gonna be releasing information regarding the new Naruto game that's gonna be coming out eventually. That's not for a long time because they just announced that they're not making any more Storm games, which is good for the better of the community. But what I'll say is he's not gonna know, just like I'm not gonna know or anybody else will know that there's gonna be a convention happening when and Storm's gonna be presented there, right? That's just kind of like a surprise deal. So yeah, fuck, this guy's already doesn't know what he's talking about.
Forward to the reveal whenever it happens. As me and you watched earlier, the Naruto x Baruto Ultimate Ninja Storm Connections trailer was revealed, which contradicts what he knows. And again, this is today. If his insider or whoever he gets info knew this, they would have told him, right? After this whole situation, people like Afro Senju calling him out, basically saying like, ooh, you gotta pack this up. And we have some people defending him, it seems like Sacred Almighty.
Wait, I'm gonna go back. I think I know what he's talking about, what he's referring to, but I want to go back and see what the fuck he's saying here again.
Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm Connections trailer was revealed, which contradicts what he knows. And again, this is today. If his
So, okay, because this is the part that is act. This was the part that was concerning for me, and I think the reason why he mainly put down the game was because of this whole controversial thing going around here. But essentially, as far as I'm concerned, Senju in Japan released information that was not consistent with what the devs were doing. So that is problematic because you're basically and this is the issue I had, right? You're basically hyping the community up by saying all of this shit's gonna be released, this, that, and the other thing. But then when actual information comes out and it's completely the opposite of what you said to your entire fan base, that's when things get kind of messy. That's when you are essentially people are allowed to call you a liar. They're allowed to call you a fraud. They're allowed to say that you're just bullshitting, blowing smoke up everyone's ass, and hyping the game up for no reason, right? Like, I understand the whole intensity when this was first announced. I understand that this was hyped up to no tomorrow. I didn't want to hype it up because of the fact that the trailer was just so bad and the marketing was so terrible that it was like a failed project to begin with because of the fact that CC2 Bandai decided to release a trailer that doesn't have anything to do with the new mechanical gameplay, doesn't have anything to do with pickups, doesn't have anything to do with chakra regen. All it showed was rehashed storm shit and then two new characters at the end of the trailer, which people probably clicked off the trailer after the first 5 seconds. So it's like, it doesn't matter, you know? Like, they failed horribly in terms of marketing this game. It was tragic, and they should never ever make another Storm game. That's my opinion on it. They should not invest time. If they're gonna make another one, they need to do what they did with Storm Gen. They need to actually put time and effort in the game. They can't just be doing this bullshit. Let's see.
Insider or whoever he gets info knew this, they would have told him, right? After this whole situation, people like Afro Senju calling him out
I don't know why he's doing this. I don't know why he's doing this. I have my opinions on this guy, but I don't know why. I'm not sure why he's doing this, and especially because he has a really big fan base too, and his whole thing is, bro. Thing is, Naruto Storm in general gets this man views, more views on a video than his other video on an average video, right? So this man swoops in, right? Plays Storm for like a week, gets that bag, and then dips, and then says he cares about the community, and then repeats that fucking behavior. It's just stupid, right? There's no advocacy for, generating a good space. It's just, this is what he does. So I don't know why he's out in this guy, Senju, but this guy's worse, in my opinion. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it, but that's just what I'm saying. There are a lot of people in this community that are just bad for the game, bad for the space, and ultimately, this guy should be, just like Glopku as well, they should be speaking up against this shit and they should be trying to reverse what's going on. But no, they come in, swoop in to play the DLC, swoop in to play new events, make a video on it, get all the views, make the bag, and run. Like, it's just shit. It's just shit. You know? It's just shit. And then there's actual other people trying to make this something, doing what they can. You know, I can name drop, but you've seen them around. People that care about the game and they want to make it better. As in, like there's Nichikage, there's Kaizen, there's a bunch of people that I could say that are actually trying to put in time and effort to improve this. If you really cared about the Storm series and gave a shit, and you're a content creator, then put the time and effort to try to improve the community. Don't just pack it up once you see something bad happen, like Sheikah's Clouds packed it up, Afro Senju packed it up, Senju in Japan packed it up. They all do the same thing, bro. It's just sad. To me, it's sad. So, know why the fuck he's talking.
basically saying like, "Ooh, you gotta pack this up." And we have some people defending him. It seems like Sacred Almighty. People are now saying, "Bro, this ain't Storm 5. You lied about Storm 5." But then when I said it last year, in June 2nd, 2022, got the screenshot.
Oh, he said Storm 5. Yes, Senju said Storm 5. I don't know what the fuck. People, I don't know who the fuck did this. Like, who told. Yeah, so Senju got that information wrong as well. It's not Storm 5. It's either one of two things. Senju was given information that was false, and Senju put it out there, or Senju fabricated it. Right? I don't want to believe he fabricated it, but there's a small percentage he did fabricate it. because this community's dead and you got to do something to hype it up. I understand it, but you know,
shot. He tried to cover my name, but it's me. I'm trying to basically get clicks. He don't know what I'm trying to do, but he said he was going to be smoking that pack sooner or later. But are you smoking that pack now? Because the premise to the video, without anyone looking at it, and you just see that, and since the video's not up, I put Naruto Storm 5 isn't real, dumbasses. I said that if you thought Naruto Storm 5 was real, you're stupid. And then with Storm Connections, you started getting people like, oh my god, Storm 5. And then when it turned it out not to be Storm 5, you goofy. You goofy. You a dumbass. And
I hate this too. Like this just bothers me, right? This whole like Storm 5 shit. It pisses me off. I also hate that CC2 does this shit with their games where they have a storm and then a gap and then they put like a fucking insert that's like bullshit. It's just stupid. Like Rev, Gens, like they're just inserts with bullshit, right? I could make an exception for Gens because that was good, but Full Burst, like these are just inserts, man. Like it's just you basically what you can call them are add-ons to the other Storm game that came out, just DLC. So like to be honest with you, I view Storm Connections with the amount of updates it's going to get because it's going to have longevity according to the devs. With the amount of updates it's going to get in the future and stuff they're going to be adding, that is essentially Storm 5. Like are you guys fucking slow? It's just so annoying how these guys do this shit, bro. This Storm Connections, you can say, is basically Storm 5. It's just not labeled that. You're going to have updates and events that are going to come out in the future. You're going to have so much content stacking up that this is going to be Storm 5. Like, fuck. Oh, brainlets, dude.
and that was the point. I basically said in that video that we were getting opinions based upon Senju. And again, just the post that he made earlier today was his opinion. He doesn't know anything. And if someone comes out and says, bro, you on dick right now.
I don't know what he's talking about. He knows more than you. Fuck. Because everyone on Earth is supposed to have the most legit and accurate information. They're always supposed to be right. They can never fuck up. No one can make mistakes on this planet, right? Everyone has to be perfect according to the logic that we're going here with. So, I don't know.
I'm be like, okay, all right, really, what, yo? And that's all I'm gonna say. The point to this video is basically to say that Senju in Japan might be a fraud. Though the one thing I will say is he did not lie about a Storm game coming.
So I don't understand because you have fraud in your title, and then you just said might be. Pick. This is literally for clicks. This is for views. This is for views, bro. Simple.
Though he did lie, acting like he do shit, and he didn't. What, yo?
I don't give a fuck about this guy. What did he say at the end?
Though the one thing I will say is he did not lie about a Storm game coming. Though he did lie, acting like he do shit.
Yeah, I don't know. It's all whatever, guys. It's all whatever. I have my views on it. I don't think this. I think that Senju Japan. I think a lot of my thing is I think a lot of people overhyped it. Maybe I could be included in the bracket. I don't know, but a lot of people overhyped it when it shouldn't have been overhyped. Like I just the trailer was horrendous. It was the most terrible thing I've ever seen in my life. So I just don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. I think that people got to get their shit together. That's for sure. So this is the most toxic fucking community I've been in my entire fucking life. I'm not even kidding, bro. I'm not even kidding. So, I mean, like this, and by the way, it's like not even, I'm just disassociating myself at this point because it's so fucking bullshit and you guys are a bunch of whiny, crying little bitches. But this stuff is so, like, it's so insignificant. It's not even funny. Like, it's so insignificant that you have other people going after somebody like Afro Senju commenting on this when he's worse. Like it's just look at yourself before you decide that you're going to go at somebody else for something. Look at how you act. Look at what you do. That's just all I'm going to say about it, right? Like this is just it's for clicks. Senju in Japan may have released information that wasn't accurate and hyped it up too much. Hyped it up too much, but we all got to remember that this is the devs' fault. Like this is not nobody's at fault but the developers of the game because they made such a shit product. Because they were only given a year to design a game that should have been their best one. If this is their last Storm game, it should have been their best one right on release. But since they were given a year, which by the way, they have a hidden strategy that you guys may not know about, but essentially they're just updating the game as time goes on to make it like Shinobi Strikers, so that there could be that improvement in the future, and people might return back to the game. But in terms of marketing, they fucked it. They fucked it. When you got people like this running around and other people, right? So, just that's all I gotta say about it. The people that obviously care, just keep doing your shit. Like it's good, right? But that's all I'll say about it, guys. So yeah.